Hello, welcome. Hi, Mary. Welcome, Janet. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Cabrera. Welcome, Rona. Good to see you. Hi, Vanessa and Carolyn. Welcome, Yana. Hi, Pat. Hola, Pat. Hi, Shelly. Hi, Stephen. Welcome, Anita in Latvia. Oh, I've been to Latvia. It's beautiful. Hi, Rich. Welcome, Mary Lou. Good to see you. Hi, Graham. Welcome, Alva. Hi, Wendy. Hello, Linda and Chelsea. Welcome, Sharon. Welcome, Manuel. Hello, Scott. Welcome, Marissa. Welcome, Janice. Welcome, everyone. We still have just a couple minutes before we are beginning, but I thought I would pop on and say hello to all of you. Yes, I'm feeling very bright and colorful today. Thank you. Hi, Yana. Welcome, Catherine. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Shelly. Good to have you all here today. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are in Valencia today. It is very hot, but as you can see, I'm wearing long sleeves, so it's not uber hot, as they say. It's just deathly hot. So it's getting a little bit better. The temperature is, I believe it's about 90 instead of 95 in Fahrenheit. So what is that, about 38 to 39 and in Celsius? Welcome everyone. Hi Vilma. Hi Sho. Hi Leah. Welcome Mark. Welcome Marty. Welcome Barbara. Hello Marissa in Florida. Ooh. Hello Stacy. Welcome Marilyn. Welcome everyone. I know it's very hot and the humidity is horrible. Although those of you in Florida or in other hot areas, you know what that's like. uh, who gave you those earrings? Oh, thank you. Aren't they cute? I got them from a lady at a Christmas market in Slovenia. I was living in Zagreb with my husband a few years ago, and we were just a short bus ride away from Ljubljana, and I knew that there was a really beautiful Christmas market there. So I went over there, and there's this woman who she does the painting, and her husband does the glass work. And I bought her entire store. It was so beautiful. They were all so pretty, and I never spend money on anything. So I was so excited to find something that I really really liked. And every now and then I send her a picture saying, "Hey, I still love these." Hi, Saja. Welcome, Mag. Hello, Carolyn. Hi, Phil. Hi, Anna. Hi, WTB. Hi, Eve. Welcome, Rhonda. Welcome, Mark. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome, Mark C. Hi, Lynn. Good to see you. Hope it's not too hot over there. Hi, Tammy. Welcome, Anne. Hi, Victor. Hi, Linda S. Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you here today. Welcome, welcome. So my name is Kelsey. We do have just about one more minute until we can begin, but in terms of using the platform, you can see all of the comments popping up there. That is how you let me know, hey, we can't see you, we can't hear you, there's a weird bug on your face. Anything like that is greatly appreciated. Oh, thank you for the follows. Yes, as most of you know, at 1,000 followers, I will do a get to know you tour, which my husband and I currently live here in Valencia. So you'll get to see my cute little Spanish abode and our view and our we brought two cats with us, so you'll get to meet our kitties, maybe say hi to my husband, and you'll get to see my glasses collection. Thank you, Victor. Hi, Linda. Hi, Mary. Hi, Sharon S. Oh, Lynn, I'm so glad you came back in time. Welcome, everyone. So at 1,000 followers, I will do a get to know me tour. And then at 2,000 followers, I will do I was trained as an opera singer, so I will do an operatic concert for the celebration of 2,000 followers. So do follow me if you have not already. I'm also headed to the Alsace region of France in September. So all of those tours are out. I will speak about those in a little bit at the end of the tour. But welcome everyone. We are officially starting. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kelsey and I am from Portland, Oregon and Chicago. And in February, my husband and I moved to Valencia in Spain, and we are loving it. We are not loving the heat, but we are loving everything else. And I'm so tickled to have all of you here with me today. So the first of all, let me preface this with people in Valencia are new at seeing people with gimbals or with stabilizers. So in case you see people turning around and kind of cocking their head, what is that? That's that's sort of par for the course here. Welcome, Jean. Welcome, Ainsars. Hi, Laura, Yvonne, Linda, other Linda, Marit, Allison, DT. Welcome, Sue. Welcome, everyone. So, welcome to the Old Town Valencia tour. My name is Kelsey, and let's go ahead and get started. So, I just wanted to sort of pop by this area. Now that you've seen me, hello, I'm going to turn you around so you can see what I'm looking at. These are some of the beautiful apartments here. So these are where people live. These are normal middle class family housing. We are next to the old town, but I just wanted to sort of give you an idea as to the type of neighborhood this is in, because when we pop around the corner, your eyes, and definitely mine did the very first time I saw this, are going to pop out of your head. So just so you can see a little bit of the type of architecture that is over here, and then we're just going to head right around the corner, and you're going to see our very first stop today. I just wanted to show you some of these lovely apartments. Our apartment is similar to these, although it is not here. It's about 10 minutes away, so not too far away. And these are normal apartments, if you will. All right, so keep that in mind as we now go around the corner. And here is our first stop. Why, yes, it is a big castle. So this is the Torres de Quart. I know, it's such a surprise, isn't it? Especially after seeing the neighborhoods that are right here. It's just a normal family neighborhood. It's about 5:45, so people are they're starting to come out of their siesta. For those of you who have not been to Spain, siesta is a huge thing here. People go to work from about 10 to 2, and then they go home for a 3-hour nap, a snack, and a hangout with their family, and then they go back to work at about 6 to or 5 or 6 until 9 or 10. So they do work an 8-hour day, but they are often home for the really, really hot time. And as you know, it is Spain, so it is very hot. It is a little bit windy, so in case you ever can't hear me, do let me know. In case, I do live around the corner from a castle, MC. Isn't that crazy? And actually, I live around the corner from two of them. Whoops, there we are. I live around the corner from two of them. So we're going to see the other one later tonight in the sunset at a castle. But this is the Torres de Quart. For those of you wondering where we are in the world, you can see the two pictures I just posted. You can see Spain there in the lower left-hand corner. And then you also see the map of Spain. Around here, you see the map of Spain, and then you can see the little blue dot, which is where we are located in Valencia. So we are 2 hours south of Barcelona and 2 hours east of Madrid on the train. Hi, Miriam. Hi, Deanna. Hi, Cindy. Welcome, Eileen. Welcome, Penny. Welcome, Margaret. Hi, Dorota. Hi, Dennis, Eleanor, Freya, Linda, Mary Lou. Oh, so many familiar faces. I love it. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Viola. So happy to have you here. Hi, Margaret. So, so we are on the Mediterranean coast. It's very hot, very beautiful, and very old. So while we are staring at this gorgeous castle, I will tell you about it in just about 1 minute, but let me give you the briefest of rundowns about Valencia. So we are the third biggest city in Spain. We're on the Mediterranean coast. There are about 800,000 people here, and this is sort of Spain's best kept secret. Most people say, I've never met anyone from Valencia, and that is no surprise because when you go to Valencia, you never want to leave. I had a family friend in a couple of weeks ago, and she said, I can totally see why you moved here. So it is absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited to be able to share this town with you. And let's see. Oh, hi, Jennifer. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Freya. Hi, Marta. Um, yes, so we are here at the historic center. So, um, Valencia was founded by the Romans in year 138 BCE, and it was then ruled by a number of different groups. And in the year 1410, that is when this castle, Torres de Quart, was built. 1410. So this was built by a guy named Pere Bonfils, who he also built the Castel Nuovo Towers in Naples. And I should have put a picture on here. I was in Naples a few years ago, and it really does look exactly like this. So the architect was a little bit predictable, shall we say. And they were constructed as defensive gates for the city. And until 1874, they were known as the limestone towers because the limestone that came into the city entered through these gates. Fun fact, though, in 1808, these gates protected the city from Napoleon's forces. So they were coming in down the road. We just were on this one here. Can everyone hear me okay? I do have my AirPods in, but I'm talking pretty loud. So do I sound far away? Just want to double check. Thank you for letting me know. Do I sound far away? Or does it sound okay? Street noise, all good. Okay, yeah, I think you're right. I think it is the street noise. But once I get past this, then there won't be any street noise because there are no cars inside this tower. So, thank you for letting me know, and do continue to let me know if you ever can't hear me or see me. Better without the cars, isn't that the truth? All right, so do get your screenshots because we are going to go in through the gates here. But in 1808, this tower protected Valencia from Napoleon's forces. They were throwing cannonballs shooting cannonballs after cannonballs after cannonballs, and the cannonballs are still there. The cannonballs are still in the tower. Actually, they might have pulled them out at this point, but the cannonball damage is still in the tower, and we can still see it. But the tower stood. The wall, there used to be a wall here until 1874. This was one of 12 different gates around the city, and there are only 2 left. This one, the Torres de Quart. All right, we're going to go inside now. So here is your last view of the outside of this castle. Take your screenshots or your postcards. The other 8 were destroyed other than this one and the Torres de Serranos, which is where we are headed tonight for sunset. So beautiful. I cannot wait to share it with all of you. Any ideas why they might not have knocked these towers down at the same time as all of the other towers when they were knocked down? Why might they have kept these here? Why might they not have destroyed them? Here you can see the Napoleon's forces of damage here. Yes, Lynn, exactly. It was a prison. So they were storing prisoners in this tower as well as the other tower here. These towers, for those of you who just asked, these towers are the Torres de Quart, or the Quart Towers. In a American accent, the Court Towers. um, so these were built in 1441, and we can actually see up here a little bit. You can see through them. And then we have the gates. So these gates are always open. They are never closed. People can walk through these all the time. And let me just show you a little bit of how times have changed. So this is a very skinny, but I would say normal sized door here on the left. And this one here is the gate that, or the part of the gate that they would open when people were coming through the gate. So this is where they would sort of squeeze their little selves into as they were entering. Can you imagine? What a tiny little door. I can barely fit my foot through that. I know, aren't the doors cool though? I am also a big fan. So cool. All right, so let me back up just a little bit, and then I'm going to turn around and show you what this castle looks like from the back. To give you a hint, it's sort of like a piece of cake that got cut in the middle. And that is what we see when we go all the way back here. Yeah, Mary Lou, it is like a child-sized door. Isn't that funny? Okay, hi Tina, welcome. Welcome Judy, welcome Patricia, welcome Judith, welcome, let's see, Stephen. Okay, so let me show you. This is the back side of the Torres de Quart. Hi Shayla, welcome. And you can see how it's entirely flat here. You can climb these. In fact, tomorrow I will be climbing the other tower. So do join me at 1 o'clock local time tomorrow. I realize if you're in the States, that's very early. But in case you're an early riser, do join me. I have to do it early because the towers close an hour after the tour. So we have to climb fast. People were smaller anyway in the 15th century. Linda, that's true. Very observant. So then here's a beautiful church. But the thing I wanted to show you about this square is the water fountain. So as I told you, Valencia is so hot. It is incredibly hot here. And I mean, as it is everywhere in the world right now, but we also have a lot of humidity. We're right by the ocean. So oftentimes, people don't have enough water with them. So they'll come over to this guy, watch his little mouth. We push the button, and he gives us water. So this is how people fill up their water bottles here. The water is safe to drink here. I'll give you a vertical shot. 3, 2, 1. Isn't this cool? I love this though. And I love the fish. The little, I guess they sort of look like ducks, don't they? They're like duck fish. I love that. Valencia is a very artsy city, and we're going to see a little bit of this as we walk right now. So, let's see. Okay, let's go back. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right, so this is El Carmen. We are now inside the Old Town City. I'm just going to show you some of the art that is here. I am having a street art tour tomorrow at 6 o'clock local time, so noon Eastern Standard Time. There is a lot of graffiti. Someone said, oh, it's so sad to see all that graffiti. There is a lot of graffiti here. Side note, I never feel unsafe here. Coming from Chicago and even Denver, I never have felt unsafe in the way that I have in Chicago, especially. Not to say that Chicago is unsafe, but it is a different level of awareness you need to have. So even though there is a lot of graffiti, there's also a lot of beautiful, well thought out and hired works that are around. So let me show you some of the street art that has been that artists have been hired to paint here. All right, so here's one, and then also Here's another one. These are more recent, and these are sort of little doodles. You can see the play on Instagram here. Yeah, Mediterranean countries are much, much safer. When people say, "Oh, is it safe in Spain?" I say, "Are you kidding? I'm coming from Chicago. Of course it's safe." Um, all right, and then I wanted to show you. We'll see a little bit more of this tomorrow for the street art tour, but I did want to show you. These are some of the beautiful murals that.
No, we cannot carry on.
These are some of the beautiful murals that we would see in the alleyways here. So, Victor, I did live in Marseille, and um, there are some sketchy areas, definitely. But considering where we were coming from with Chicago, it pretty much a lot of these places don't feel nearly as bad. Here is another beautiful piece of street art here. That this is actually a hair salon. So the salon hired somebody to paint this to advertise their shop, which I think is cool. So we are in the middle of El Carmen right now. So El Carmen is when people think of like Old Town City Center Valencia, they think of El Carmen. When Valencia was becoming an official city, they took 27 different small suburban areas, and the city said, "Surprise, you're Valencia now. All of you smushed together are Valencia now." Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Here is some more of the cool street art that's here. Oh, other way. Let's go back. 3, 2. Oh, okay. Ciao. See what I mean about the gimbal? People get very excited. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Will these shops reopen for the evening? Shelley, good question. Yes, all of these are closed now just for siesta. Oh, hello. Oh, they're so cute. All of these shops are just closed for siesta. These will all open again, probably in about an hour. Yeah, hands everywhere. Isn't that the truth? But here is some more of the beautiful architecture that we'll see here in El Carmen. So the El Carmen neighborhood is the very city center. So before all of the extra cities were smushed together into Valencia, this was the original Valencian area. Sidebar, people often ask me why we moved to Valencia. And I just want to show you the inside of this bookshop and look at all the languages here. Look at all the different languages and all the books that are offered here. There's Italian, there's English, French, Spanish. And that is one of the reasons why we chose Valencia, because there are so many expats here. I love this bookshop. Isn't this so cool? There are so many expats here, and our Spanish is lacking, to say the least. We're working on it, but getting settled in a new continent takes a minute. So we are very happy to have. Oh, look at these! Aren't these cute? We are happy to have so many people who are in the same sort of stage of life as we are. They are just relocated to a new country, if not also a new continent. And people, oh, there's me. Hello. So you can also you can make friends here, even if you don't speak excellent Spanish. I do just want we are approaching the very city center of El Carmen, but I do just want to pop in this yellow building that these two girls are standing in front of ahead of us. So this is just one of the hotels that's here, but it's one of the prettiest in sort of these side streets, I think. Hi, Anna. Welcome. I saw somebody else just join. Oh, hi, other Anna. Yes, Chrissy, I agree. It was beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, so this is the Palacio de Rojas. And let me just pop inside this and show you the entranceway, which I think is so very pretty. Look at this ceiling. I know, it's so fancy, isn't it? I love it. But yeah, in case, of course, I don't work for any of these companies, but I just enjoy all of the beautiful architecture that we find here. So very cool. So, all right, let's keep walking along here. Also, in case you ever come to Valencia, you might stop by the shops or the restaurants and see people drinking what looks like orange juice. That here, let me post a picture and a recipe. That is not orange juice. That is agua de Valencia. Agua de Valencia. And let me just tell you, there is no agua in that agua de Valencia. It is basically a mimosa with extra alcohol. I don't actually drink, but excuse me, car, getting in the way of my postcard. But from what my friends who have been here for a long time, from what they tell me, it is one of the strongest cocktails you can get. So just be aware when you come here and you have some agua de Valencia to sort of exchange that back and forth with actual agua. Um, So, hi, Emily, welcome. So, when people think of El Carmen, this is the square they think of. This is the official main sort of center triangle, I guess, of Valencia, or of El Carmen in Valencia. And you can see some shops down this way. We're going to walk down here. You can see some shops, some restaurants, some cool posters there. And then these shops here are the ones or these restaurants here are the ones you'd want to go to get that agua de Valencia. Very tasty, but also this is a very charming neighborhood as well. Oh, thank you for your donations, Jennifer earlier, and Scott, thank you very much. Yes, gin and vodka, Linda, it is quite something. Orange juice and seltzer. Oh yes, Carolyn, we do too. Are cars allowed to drive in the city? Is it all walking? So for the most part, it is all walking. In case cars do pass us, they are usually... Tony, that's hilarious. In case cars pass us, they are usually the taxis or what they call here free now or Cabify. Those are the Spanish version of Uber. Oh, thank you, Viola. Very kind. Strong like Long Island iced tea, yes. And welcome, Carrie. Welcome, Katie. Hi, Diane. So it is quite the place to be. Let me just zoom in on this a little bit for you. We are walking this way, but I just love this shot. Hi, Paul Steven. Hi, Ella. Welcome. Good to have you here today. This is also one of the most popular streets for Tony, that's funny, for like old town activities. People are starting at about 9 o'clock or so. People are coming out of the woodwork, and I mean, you could barely walk through this without tons of people bumping into you. I know, isn't this stunning? The church here, this is a Santos Juanes church, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Inside, it has all of these ceramic designs. Oh, I should have posted a picture for you. I keep forgetting. But I'm going to have that at the next tour, I think. I'm going to post a picture of that. We can't go in there right now because as a guide, it is not very photogenic yet. So when I went in there, a lot of it was under construction. And I said, how long is this going to be under construction? And she said, about 5 or so. And I said, oh, so 5 months maybe? Because from what I had heard, it had been under construction for quite some time. I said, oh, okay, so 5 months? She goes, oh no, 5 years. So 5 years is how long that will be under construction. I just stopped here because I wanted to show you some of the other street art that you'll find here. So yeah, I would like to wait just a little bit longer to take Hago into the Santos Juanes Church. But it is very beautiful, so I will speak about that in probably a few months when it gets a little bit easier. Also, for those of you who know, the biggest crime here in Europe is pickpocketing. So pickpockets are everywhere. Tina, the name of that church is Santos Juanes Church. We are going to see the front of that too in just a minute. Welcome, Alan. Welcome, Teresa. Yes, Ronnie Lynn, is that funny? So pickpocketing is the biggest crime here in Europe in terms of people who are tourists. They are not getting attacked very often, thank goodness, but they are getting their stuff stolen because people are not aware of how much they really need to hang on to things. Yes, Tony, the wires are not so great. And from what I have been learning, this is not legal in the States to do this. I didn't know that, though. Maybe I'm wrong. But the reason I'm showing you this, thank you, NC. The reason I'm showing you this is for this eye. So when I was visiting Colombia, I took a street art tour, and the guide said that you will often find just eyes around, or statues, or paintings with really large eyes. I'm going to keep walking, and then I'll keep telling you about this. Statues with really large eyes, because subconsciously, if there is something watching, even if it is a painting, people are less likely statistically to steal something or to do something illegal. So putting eyes on things is actually it's beautiful and interesting, of course, but it's also a safety situation. I did want to show you too, though. This will give you some idea as to how weird Valencia is. There's just an alien. This popped up in the last couple days. He's just hanging out there, being an alien. That's cool. I did see a question earlier. Let me check out your comments. Yeah, there are surprising views around every corner. I agree, NC. And so many little places to shop. Yes, Sharon. Do you hear a lot of people speaking the local dialect? Oh, good question, Victor. So, all right, let's back up and then we'll keep walking. So there are 5 other languages that are official languages here in Spain. And one of them is Valencian, or Valencian, as they say here. And it is its own language. It is similar to Spanish, but in the way that Italian is similar to Spanish, if that makes sense. So it's similar. A lot of the words have similar roots, but it is not the same language. And you will often see different signs around the city that are in both Spanish and Valencian, but Spanish is the main language here. Valencian is more, you will hear more people speaking it out in the suburbs, and like where older people shop for their groceries. I did just want to show you, this is one of the, here's a title shot for you. My grandfather was a photographer, and he said to always do a shot with the name of the place on it. So here's your title shot. And I just wanted to pop by and show you some of the yummies you can find here. Let me check out your comments while we're looking at the yummies. All of these are about €1.50 to €2 each, which is actually quite expensive for Valencia. Usually you'd find these for maybe 85 cents. So not too expensive. Yes, Becky, isn't that interesting? Good idea. It does feel like someone's watching. Yes, Sharon, I agree. It's a pickpocket. And Paul Stephen, that's horrible. I'm sorry to hear you were pickpocketed. Just watching the street action. Wow, Victor, that's really interesting. Thank you for that. What great knowledge. Oh, hi, Santosh. Welcome. Hi, Nicolette. And see, doesn't it look delicious? Let me just show you the other side too. Yes, now you're all hungry. You're going, what is that? Those were the savory options. These are the sweet options. These are more of the savory options. Tina, so a little bit outside of the city, they would be 85 cents. Here, they were about €1.50. These are between 2 and 3 euros. So these are tortillas and big slices of pizza. And here is a sandwich with an egg on top. I always love these. And look at these slices of pizza. It smells very good over here, by the way. It smells like garlic and meat simmering. Here is the title shot for those of you who have now seen the food and going, okay, I want to come eat there. This is a chain, though. It sort of shows you the different types of food options we have here. See. Oh, good, Mary Lou. I'm glad you're eating during my tours. Yes, for those of you who don't know me, I am a huge foodie. So every time I see really good looking food, I have to show it to all of you. Becky's like, I'm going for a snack. Welcome, Maria. Welcome, Anya. I love the name of that restaurant. Yes, Paul Stewart. Is that funny? Christy, you guys are so funny. All right, so we are now almost in the Central Market Plaza here, and we are currently looking at the Lonja de la Seda, which, if you have seen the picture that I just posted on the Facebook group, this is where we are going to see that picture. We are going to go inside, unless, of course, they have closed for some unexpected reason, which you never know in Spain. The other day, I tried to go in here, and they said, we're closed. And I said, oh, it says online that you're open. And they said, yes, something happened. We're closing. Let's see. Oh, good. It does look to be open. Fantastic. It's always a question as to whether it's still going to be open. So yes, this is the Central Market Square. So right here is the Central Market, which we did see this morning. It was so much fun for those of you who were able to join me here. And this is where all of the beheadings would take place in the 1500s during the Middle Ages. So there was still a market here, but they would just kind of brush past the gruesome scenes in the middle of the street as people were eating lunch. I know, isn't that something? And then here is the front of the Santos Juanes Church. This was built in 1210 over an existing mosque. So Spain, I guess Spain also, but specifically Valencia, was ruled by the Moors until about the 1200s, and that is when the Christians took over again and said, well, we don't have enough money to build churches, but we have enough money to knock down the minarets or to change them and use them as bell towers and just stick a cross in the middle of the mosque, and surprise, it's a church now. No joke. That is actually what happened with the majority of these churches here in Valencia. Yes, I can zoom into the top. I'm trying to give you guys a good look at the whole thing, but here, let me zoom in a little bit for you. It is kind of bright. Oops, that's too far. The sun is right behind it. Juanes is Juanes. Thank you, NC. Ronnie Lynn, is that gorgeous? Here we go. Yeah, you're welcome, Helen. And then this, of course, is our Central Market here, which we did go here this morning. So for those of you who have seen this already, I will just show you a quick view from the outside. We are headed back here on Wednesday evening to check out this square at night and maybe hear some spooky stories. But this is our Central Market. It was built in 1924. In the 1500s, that is when the silk trade was really pumping money into Valencia. So when we go into the old silk factory right next door, we're going to see all of the beautiful things that came from that cash flow. But then as soon as the New World or the Americas were discovered, the monarchs here decided that the only city that could trade with the New World in Spain was Sevilla or Seville. Hi, Leanne. Good to see you. I hope your mom's okay. Marissa, isn't this beautiful? And hi, John. Welcome. And no worries if you're in the US and that tour was way too early. I totally understand. So, yes, the monarchs decided that only Sevilla or Seville could trade with the New World. So suddenly, Spain went from having tons and tons and tons of money to, oh, no cash flow whatsoever. The city just kind of flailed around for about 400 years going, where are we going to get money? How are we going to bring any kind of riches to the city again? Because as you all know, the internet did not exist then. What is this purple building? Jennifer, this is the Central Market. So the reason I'm telling you the about Sevilla is then in 1915. That is when Valencian oranges were able to be sent around the country because of the North Station that was built and a little bit south of here. And so when the North Station was built, that is when the government said, hey, I bet people might want to try these delicious Valencian oranges. So in about 1918 to 1925, all of these gorgeous buildings they popped up within about 5 years of that because suddenly Valencia had all of this money coming in again. And that is how we have the beautiful Art Nouveau Central Market that popped up right when the money reappeared. So it is a beautiful addition. But of course, there has been a market here for the past 1,000 years. You can see also the oranges on this tree. So just to give you an idea about Valencia and oranges, although these are not the oranges you want to eat. These are here we go. These are bitter oranges, and the city actually shakes the trees to get them off of the trees, and then they go take them to be organically recycled so that the rats don't climb up the trees and eat them. So, they're very bitter, but apparently they are excellent for marmalade. So they're not, people don't not use them, you don't eat them in the same way that you would Valencian oranges. So let me just quickly show you the outside of this. This is the Lonja de la Seda. It was built in 3 sections. So this is the main section we're going into in just 1 minute. This is, do take a look at these windows. You'll see them inside as well. This was built in 1482. Then we popped over here because this building was used for city hall meetings for about 500 years. And then at some point in the late 1400s, they said, we need a bigger hall for this. And the government said, okay, fine, but we're going to have to knock this building down, save the gorgeous gold roof that's up here, and rebuild it. So that is what they did here. The gold roof is inside, by the way. And then during the Renaissance, they added this section up here. And if you zoom in, hold on, let me get you a better angle. This angle is not so great. Here we go. If we zoom in, you're going to see heads of the monarchy. Gee, can you guess who paid for it? So, yes, the monarchs decided that they wanted everyone to remember who had footed the bill for this gorgeous addition and upkeep of the Lonja de la Seda. Other fun fact for you, I will keep this family friendly, but Valencia at one point had the largest brothel in all of Europe. To learn more about this, do come to my Naughty Valencia tour, the ins and outs of sex in Spain, in next month. But to give you an idea as the type of things that you can see on that tour, Valencia is a bit of a wild and crazy place. Here is one of the gargoyles that is out in public where children walk around. And oh, thank you for your donations, Marissa. That's very kind. And you can see cute little gargoyle here, mooning the public with all of his anatomical parts displayed for viewing. Isn't that just something? The Naughty Valencia tour is August 6th at 6 p.m. local time, and also August 27th at 7 p.m. local time. Those are both Saturdays. I did want to show you just a couple. I know, isn't that hilarious? I did want to show you a couple of the other gargoyles here just because they're so interesting. You can see a lot of the goblins, the sort of flying creatures, and then also dragons. Oh, thank you, NC. You were all over it with the links today. I really appreciate that. Probably have no idea what it is. The children. Yes, hopefully it is just a little bit too tall for the children. If there are kids on that tour, I would recommend adult supervision. I have also posted in there that it is for adults only. But I checked with Hago, and they said that what guides like Natalie do, who give tours about death and very gruesome things, she says as long as you put a warning in the description, that's about all we can do. So, and also, it's not like we're going to see a live show or anything. It's just, it's interesting and it is adult material, but it's nothing that would get anyone in trouble, if that makes sense. So, all right, good question. So let's head over this way now for the last little part of our tour. And here is one of the gorgeous churches. And actually, I have a fun story about this church for all of you. When we first moved here, I see those big, gorgeous blue doors. I popped in and I thought, ooh, I just want to go see it. Here, let me do vertical. 3, 2, 1. I thought, oh, I just want to go see this beautiful church. It's just so stunning. And right when I got in the door, a priest in his full priestly garb came out and said, no, 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 no. And I said, can I just take a picture? I'm showing him my camera. Can I just take a picture? And he looks at me and goes, siesta, and shuts the door in my face. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. So, yes, it is quite something. Oh, I'm so glad my mother will be on the Naughty Valencia tour. How hilarious. Maybe Dad shouldn't come. Just kidding. No, it is appropriate, just not for children. Kathleen, welcome. Cher, welcome. Rihanna, welcome. Hi, everyone. Oh, Shelly, thank you so much for your donation. Greatly appreciated. Mary Lou, thank you so much for your donation. Let me just zoom in on the rose window here, which is absolutely gorgeous. Paul Steven, you're so funny. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome. Okay, so let's pop in to the old silk factory. I might have to pay an entrance fee. I haven't had to in the past, but that was because of the pandemic, so you never know. Hola. Hi, this one.
It's really fun.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm from Chicago. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's free. Fantastic. Yes, the priest was not that godly. All right, so we are in here in the beautiful, beautiful Lonja de la Seda, or the old silk factory. Let me just show you. We are in the orange garden here. These are all bitter oranges, so you don't want to be eating these oranges. These would be the marmalade oranges. But then also, let me show you the star fountain, which I think is so beautiful. All of my tours are pretty, but do stick around for about 3 more minutes because that is going to be one of the prettiest things that I have ever shown all of you. It was, so Lynn asked if it was free because I'm a guide. So it's free because it's COVID, right? Or it was COVID. Well, it is COVID, but people were not coming. So even though the charge was maybe €2, they still want more people to come and see it. And so they just decided to make it free for a few months. So it's been free the whole time we've been here, but I never know when they're going to say, okay, it's time now. So here is some of the steps. This is where we can see the room that has the entirely gold ceiling, and it used to be a prison for people who didn't pay their debts on time. We can see this room on the UNESCO World Heritage Tour that I'm giving, I believe, on Friday. It's either Thursday or Friday, so do check my links, but it's called UNESCO 2 World Heritage Sites Tour. And down here, I would lose reception, but let me just show you. This is a chapel or a little church that's down here in the basement. You can see it's so beautiful. Someone said, is it free because you're from Chicago? No, they just want to know where people are coming from. Oh, thank you for your donations, Mariana. That's very kind. Yes, Valencia is full of oranges, Maria. I agree. So here in the orange garden, you can see oranges, you can see lemons, pomelos. Oh, here are the lemons. Where's my finger? There they are. These are the lemons here. Let me just zoom in for you. Oh, so beautiful. And they put this in here in order to attract people to this gorgeous location, and also to have people have an outdoor spot to hang out. So this building also is it is blessed with a tower you can climb. I can't actually climb these; it's not open, but I did just want to show it to you. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Isn't that stunning? I love that. Oh, Mark, you ate bitter oranges in Cordoba. Oh, they're like lemons, really? Oh, don't tell me that. I love lemons. I'm going to go around taking all the oranges. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Okay, are you all ready for the most beautiful sight you have ever seen? Perhaps not in your whole life, but definitely in this tour, if I do say so myself. And this tour is pretty darn pretty. This is the main stop for the old silk factory. This is where the silk sellers, the merchants, would come and sell their wares. So this isn't where they would have stacks and stacks of silk. This is where they would show the very best of the best silk options that they had with everyone. And people would decide, okay, I'll take this one, I'll take this one. People are waving at the camera again. And they would create dresses then that looked like this. This, of course, is a modern picture, so they still do wear these dresses during the Fallas Festival, which is a huge party in Valencia in March, from March 1st to the 19th. Yes, it was basically a silk market. That's right, Tina. There are 8 columns. They are 52 feet tall, about 18 meters tall. And when this building was first built, you could see these gorgeous ceiling designs. They were painted sort of like Starry Night. So blue, pink, green, yellow. They sort of represented palm trees. And Père Comte, the guy who designed this, he designed it to look like a similar lonja de la seda in Palma de Mallorca, which looks like this. And both structures had these gorgeous paintings on the top of them. But again, this was made in 1482. So the paint has obviously come off since then, which is very sad. But they are starting to discuss painting it again. So how amazing would that be? All right. Yes, they are made of limestone and marble. And here is the very front area here. Oh, Ronnie Lynn, I'm so glad you're seeing so many new things. Fire celebration. Yes, beautiful dresses. Aren't they gorgeous? Actually, oranges. Let's see. Okay, great comments. Photo in chat is not from here. No, Tina, good question. So the photo in the chat is a silk market from Palma de Mallorca, the island, about a 40-minute plane ride to the east of here. I actually did give a tour there, but not in that building specifically, but it was the same architect. Isn't this absolutely stunning? So let me go all the way over here, and this brings us to the end of our tour. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I just wanted to give you one more shot. Thank you so much for your follows. As you all know, this is a free tour, so you are free to join, and then you are free to tip whatever you think the tour was worth, whatever you got out of the tour. So every little bit helps, as they say, and I do hope that you enjoyed it ever so much. Oh, thank you so much for your follows, everyone. I'm so excited. Thank you, Denise. Very, very helpful. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. So I will smile for a selfie. I know some people always go, can we have a selfie? All right, let's do selfie here. 3, 2, 1. Yay, thank you all so much for coming. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Deanna. Thank you, Eleanor. Very, very helpful, everyone. I greatly appreciate it. Do tune in later this evening because we are going to see the Torres de Serranos for sunset. It's going to be stunning. I cannot wait. It starts at 8 o'clock local time, so in an hour and a half from now. Thank you, Victor. Greatly appreciated. And for those of you who would like a picture of straight up for these columns, here is one for you. The Hago camera zooms in a little bit on the app, so we can't actually see that, but I took one for you so that you would have that for your records or for your social media following. And then also, thank you everyone for coming. I love seeing so many new faces. Do follow me because in September, I am headed to the Alsace region of France. So Strasbourg, Colmar, all of the beautiful little areas that Beauty and the Beast is based off of. So these are the types of scenes you will see in September with me in France. And then my husband is joining me in Germany to see the Passion Play, which for those of you who don't know, the Passion Play, the Passionsspiele, is a German play. It's the Passion of the Christ, but whether or not you are religious, it only happens once every 10 years. And so the whole town puts it on. And you have to have in your passport that you are from that town, which is called Oberammergau. So that'll be on September 8th. Do tune in for that as well. I haven't posted that yet. Yes, so you all are posting about the concert. So for 1,000 followers, I will do a get to know me tour, which we're almost there. I think I had 9:15 this morning, and so that'll probably be sometime in the next week or so. And then for 2,000 followers, I was trained as an opera singer, so I will do an operatic concert for 2,000 followers. 928 now. Oh wow! Thank you, NC. How exciting! So yes, we'll do an operatic concert. That'll probably be Nicolette. You sing too. Oh, fantastic! I'm thinking with the level of tours, or with the amount of tours that I've been giving, hopefully that'll be sometime around Christmas time. So, or December-ish, January-ish. So do tune in for those. Also, tomorrow I'm giving 3 tours. So in the morning, we are climbing the Torres de Serranos, and then at 1 o'clock local time. And then at 6 o'clock local time, I am doing here we go. I am doing a street art tour. So let me show you some of the things we will see. There's like this one. Oh, for those of you who want to see my nails, I do them myself. I feel so cool. They're little mountain scenes. Thank you. And then in the evening, there will be a surprise tour. So do tune in for that. It'll be at 10 o'clock local time. And then on Wednesday evening, I am giving a tour of the Plaza del Ayuntamiento, which looks like this. And that is the Old Town Square, or the Town Hall Square, which is going to be stunning. So do tune in for that. And then next weekend, we are seeing the Battle of the Flowers. This is, okay, so Valencia is having a July festival that happens every day in July, and it ends with the Battle of the Flowers. So women wearing those gorgeous dresses that we saw in the picture before this one, um, they have 15,000 something marigolds thrown at them, and it's a parade. It's going to be so exciting. So do tune in for that. It's at 7:45 local time. I put that it was about 45 minutes, but I'm just going to leave the camera on until we see all of the flowers. So so do tune in for that. For those of you asking about the singing tour, I haven't published it yet. As soon as we hit 2,000 followers, then I will publish it. So thank you for all of your follows. Oh, we have so many comments. Let me. Oh, there we go. Let me see. Can't see, it gives me nightmares. Over Amagao, yes, the beautiful city. Thank you, Nicolette. And yes, I do love this, in fact. Maybe a Zoom party. Ooh, that could be fun. Victor, yes, I do a FIAS tour in March. I just actually started doing tours in April with Hago, but I will do a FIAS tour in March when all the big, beautiful floats come up again. For those of you wondering what FIAS looks like here, they basically have these tiny little paper mache things that look like people or animals or whatnot, and they add them to big, big sort of, what do we call these? I guess structures. And I just posted a picture of what it looks like. And at the very end of the festival, so on March 19th, they're floats, but they don't move. So is that what we would call them? I'm always at a loss for words. Here they're just called FIAS. It's the FIAS festival where people celebrate the FIAS by burning the FIAS. So they do actually burn them on the very last night. It's called La Crema. Flowers are easier to be hit than Mardi Gras. Beads on Mardi Gras. Stationary float. Ooh, NC, good word. I'm going to use that next time. Welcome, Maureen. Oh, you are just tuning in at the very end. I'm sorry. Lydia, thank you for your follows. Hi, Emily. Hi, Sky. Shelly, the best time to visit Valencia is not in March unless you want to not sleep and see a lot of crazy things. So to give you an example of how crazy it gets here, there are marching bands that start at 3 a.m. And there are fireworks that go off all day long, including 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 2 a.m., all day long. It never stops. People actually take their pets with them out of the city for those times because it is so incredibly loud. Oh, thank you all for your comments or your compliments. Welcome, Cindy. Hi, Pilar. Oh, I'm so glad to see all of you. Let me see. Stationary floats. Yeah, I guess we would call them stationary floats. Good call. NC FIAS. Yes, that is the correct spelling. Summer is very, very hot. The nicer weather, I would say, would probably be in maybe in fall or late spring. So April, June, September still will be hot. So probably October. Oh, you don't get an email reminder anymore. Oh, that's weird. I don't know. Like the 4th of July all day. Yes, Leanne, it's like the 4th of July for those of you who either are in the States or have been to the States during the 4th of July. It is like it all day, but for a week. And it's quite something. So do check those tours out in March. But I'm going to give you one last beautiful view of this old silk factory here. And then I will bid you farewell. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for your questions, your comments, your thoughts. Wow, 932 followers. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're getting closer to that 1,000. All right, that brings us to the end. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will hopefully see you in about an hour. And mwah, mwah, mwah. I love all of you too. Thank you, everyone. See you soon. For those of you who were able to tip, thank you ever so much. If tipping is not an option, do feel free to leave me a review. If you liked the tour, my name is Kelsey. If you didn't like the tour, my name is Jacqueline. Oh, thank you, Miriam. Thank you, Yana. Greatly appreciated. Um, Wonderful. Okay, thank you all so much, everyone. Thank you, Tina. That's very kind. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you hopefully tonight, and if not tonight, then any of my 3 tours happening tomorrow. Thank you, Ronnie Lynn. It is so, so hot. The new follow button is up the guy's page for all the tour notices. Ah, good to know, NC. Thank you for your follow, Lewis. Mariana, thank you. Thank you, everyone. Okay, I'll see you next time. Mwah. Goodbye. Thank you.